Okay, so the site was meant to be completed by summertime, end of summer, maybe going into autumn of last year. So what are we now? We're coming towards the end of February, and this is basically what we get to look at out of our window every day. They just leave scrap lying around, so there's just scrap and rubbish, and it's just appalling really. The whole site is just, Wimpey's just up and left now and basically left this, and apparently they're waiting for this to dry out. Can you see how much surface water's rippling across the floor? This is clay, Redditch's clay base, so when do they expect that to dry out? What's the plan? Just put turf over the top of that and just know what the surface water is going to disappear because they're going to put a bit of topsoil down. This was not how the site was described to us when we bought the property. So now we've got a giant bowl outside the front of our house that basically is just going to hold water like this, regardless of if you put turf on the top. And it also looks like they're putting a footpath in as well. So if you can have a look, where are we? Along here. Why would you need to put a footpath in an area that's meant to be landscaped with trees and bushes, which is what they told us they were going to do? So as far as we were led to believe, any of this area along here was just going to be trees and shrubs to stop people accessing the ground down there. And we wasn't, in all fairness, on the plans you can see that the area does have a gradient in it, but they never told us that it was going to be anything like what we've got in front of us now. So look at the gradient of that now. If I drive a bit further on, just to give you an impression of how steep the gradient is. So this is basically what they've just put outside the front of our house, and I'm tired of looking at it now, and I'm concerned about what it's going to look like when it's finished. It's just, it just feels like Wimpey's just basically finished and left the tarmac. Obviously I appreciate if you've got trucks coming in and out, you can't do anything about the tarmacking, but if we drive a bit further on, so we got what's meant to be finished tarmac along here, and they've just basically started patching it up. The site looks absolutely ridiculous considering it's meant to be finished. I mean, look at it, it's embarrassing. We've only just, look at this. There's just patches everywhere, look at the grass. What the hell's that about? And then to make it even, just to finish it off as you're driving out of the place where you've just bought your first brand new home, look at the state of that. Even the road sign can't be put on straight, so I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not happy. So yeah, so either we sort this out or I put this on YouTube and start circulating it around people, and we'll see what Wimpey can say when customers see this before they decide to buy a Wimpey house on a site, because this is terrible.